Alright, Salamat Sore Taman. Welcome back to another episode of Collaborators Without Direction. My name is Gobin, my pronouns are he, him, and I'll be the referee tonight as our players explore the Southeast Asian-inspired lands of Yoon-Suin. Currently, we are using the Whitehack rule set and playing through the Deep Carbon Observatory adventure module. Let's pass it off to our first player, Billy. Tell us your name, pronouns, and remind everyone who your character is.
I'm Billy. I'm playing Dr. Levinson. Oh, I got my he, him. And I'm playing Dr. Levinson. He, what kind of slug is he?
Aplesia, I think is...
Aplesian slugman.
Oh, geez, I missed some stuff. We have a slug on our team now.
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, Winslow died.
Yeah, I got that part. We nearly did too.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah.
All right. And then Maggie.
Hello, I'm Maggie. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm playing Tiferet, the human bicycle messenger.
And Zach.
Yep. And I'm Zach. My
joining
pronouns
us
are What?
audioly but not visually.
Yes. I am Zach. My pronouns are he, him, and I am playing Buscoso, the Duende Wise Ass Wise.
Twice as wise as other guys.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Before we get started, if you missed any of the previous sessions, I recommend going back and watching them on the Collaborators Without Direction YouTube channel when you have the chance. We've been having a lot of fun playing through the Deep Carbon Observatory module, and we'd love for you to join us again. So now, on with the show. When we left off previously, the collaborators were busy mourning the loss of Winslow, the alchemist, when a canoe from the village of Vin Drin Dop arrived to meet them. Riding in the canoe was Dr. Levinson, Winslow's alchemical teacher. Though this slug was a far travel from the Yellow City, they assured the collaborators their business with Winslow was both urgent and serious. Though they were initially saddened to learn the loss of their pupil, Dr. Levinson needed to recover a small, dense sphere of metal and was more preoccupied with that. Dr. Levinson had their crab valet, Zoidberg, immediately place the core inside a mechanical contraption that promptly unfolded into a butler automata named Atomic Tom. By the time all this had passed, the boatman from the village of Vin Drin Dop was already leaving with Winslow's body, or to return with Winslow's body, and Dr. Levinson was stranded with the collaborators, for better or for worse. So they decided to continue upriver, at least to understand what their pupil Winslow was seeking. After another hour or so of rowing upriver, yeah, probably for worse. It is that kind of adventure. After another hour or so of rowing upriver through the dense jungle, the collaborators came across a towering ulan tree with something shiny at the top. However, after proceeding with caution and investigating the conspicuously placed treasure, they realized it was likely a trap, shot down what baubles they could easily be recovered, and dodged a falling animated corpse, and continued on their way. Once they exited the meander through the flooded forest, the collaborators were finally able to see the towering mass of the Dolung Dam in the distance. In the distance, still at least a day's travel upriver, you're able to easily see the black slab of the dam. A towering column of steam rises in front of it, but even from this distance, it is imposing, to say the least. It is monolithic, titanic. It draws the eyes and holds them hostage. But there's a more pressing issue. There's a log topped with 3 riders flowing down the darkening river directly towards your boat. It's currently about a couple 100 feet away from the boat. What would you all like to do at this point?
So there's a log.
With people standing on top, with 3 people standing on top of it.
3 people. Okay. Do they look armed?
Okay, so you can watch the log as it gets a little closer, just trying to like determine what's going on here, and it's moving closer to the boat, and it gets within range. You're able to see 3 figures standing on top of it. The first is a human man in pink and red garb, what kind of looks like a sellsword's sort of attire. The second figure in the middle is a milky white anthropomorphic newt that has its hands in the pockets of the sellsword. And the third is a thin, copper-skinned man wearing chunky woven clothing who's got a knife stabbed in the back of the newt.
Hmm.
And they're moving past us on the river.
They're moving towards you on the river. They are still upriver of you.
Can we
Wait, a
avoid
knife
them?
stabbed in the back? Like,
Yes.
in the back?
In the back. That is
Like-
the curious thing about them. All 3 of them are completely motionless.
Oh, this is cursed as shit.
Yeah, fuck this.
Can we just like kick the log and let it go down the way?
I mean, you can easily move out of way of the log if you would like.
Yeah. Let's just...
Yeah, I think
We are-
no on past this one.
none of that sounds like a good idea to fuck
Yeah, I was
with.
about to say, none of these people sound like good people.
Like, oh, over here, this bad ideas circle jerk going on.
It's less of a circle jerk, and it seems to be more of a train.
Yeah, this conga line of bad decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
think
none
the
of
plan
that.
here is avoid it and like Tiferet and Watcher Tim just like guns trained on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the log moves past, everyone, yeah, make a wisdom check there.
Wisdom.
Okie dokie. Just a sec.
Failure by 1 point.
Where the hell am I? There I am.
Why you got Winslow, Billy?
What? I'm on Slugman.
Ah, weird. Oh, is it? Huh. Why
Maybe
is it-
I'm signed in as Winslow.
Yeah, but the sign-in is just Billy. That's
Right.
fucking weird.
It's weird that the target was different for each of us. Oh, right. It's
Our
It's your
target is our
score.
score.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot how this game worked.
My wisdom is not. Not good.
Not wise.
Yeah. That's weird.
I did okay.
I just want to make sure that Billy's is actually working correctly.
Yeah,
what's-
understand.
It's out of 9.
Understandable.
Okay.
It was out of 9.
Okay.
That's the right number.
There you are. Okay. Okay. Whatever. That works. All right. Yeah. Buscoso, you notice as the log is going past that the eyes of all 3 figures are following you.
Sucks to suck.
All right.
So, I'm going to say to the other ones, looks like they're still conscious for what it's worth. So, something punished them bad, it looks like.
Should we take the shot?
Take the shot! No.
Take the shot.
Take the shot of what?
Pull out my gat.
Oh, should I shoot them?
No. I don't. The thing is that if we shoot them, I don't know how that interacts with anything.
That's a good point.
Like, does killing one of them wake up the other two or something? Regardless, none of them seem like good people.
Yeah. And all of these experiences so far have it is
Not
true
gone
that, like,
well.
Yeah, and like honestly, like I'm starting to question this whole like, as previously in my life, if I wanted someone to stop being a problem, that was a very easy thing I could solve.
Yeah.
But now, like, the problem does not get solved.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
muddied the waters.
As it were.
You
Yeah.
need to use your 10-foot pole and just push it out of the way.
Regardless, I do not see any profit or magic or anything good coming out of interfering with either a punishment or a curse or something to get what exactly?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
All right. Yeah. The rest of the people on your boat. Let's see. Yeah. Echo's gonna pipe up when you're like, these are clearly bad people, and she's like, that's we're one to talk about being good people, aren't we?
That's why I could tell.
Game recognized game.
Look, I don't need any more of us around.
It is true that
Look, we're all on the same side, vaguely.
Yeah, we don't need more people to split the treasure.
It would not only split the treasure, but also you already know. All of us already know how we are generally, and then
I don't really.
you'll find out. You'll find out
here, guys.
You'll find out soon, sooner or later, I suppose.
I'm contractually obligated to be here.
But regardless, the only thing that I kind of trust vaguely is that we're all in it together here to not die. Those people don't have that.
Yes.
So they're essentially a group of us that are free agents, and that is the most terrifying thing I've ever thought of.
Kaleo's gonna be like, yeah, why is that one knife and the other in the back?
That's the sort of question that I don't want the answer to.
Yeah, Watcher Tim is going to say, normally I am a proponent for as much understanding and knowledge as possible, but sometimes you should not ask questions you don't want answered.
A wise man.
And that's a lot coming from a Watcher.
Yeah.
All right.
We've all watched a lot of shit happen this trip.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun here.
All right, let's okay. We'll move back to the map here.
Oh, so we can just scooch on by? There's no, undead fucking...
Nope.
Well, if he did that every time, it would hardly be a surprise, would it?
Exactly, there are so many different triggers for different events in this thing. All right.
In this case, just fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't think that they were decent people. You know, what with the stabbing.
Even if they were decent people, it's like,
Statistically, one of them is not a good person.
yeah.
Well, at the very least, they're openly displaying a kind of eroticism that we don't need.
We already
I'm
have
not-
enough of that sexual tension on this raft.
Not
Yeah,
to kink
there's so
shame,
much
but-
sexual tension on this raft. With the vomiting, dying alcoholic teenager.
And
Oh yeah,
everyone
let me
bleeding out.
let me roll a save for Tamdoon, see how he's doing this hour.
Could I actually do something about him? Like maybe try to find. Well, like I think I said last week that I was like looking for herbs and whatnot.
Do you know how to treat seizures?
Failure.
He's just dead, isn't he?
No, he's just like in the back. You're like, yeah, we've got a vomiting violent teenager back there. He's just like, right
Excellent
on cue.
Yeah, I was about to say, excellent punctuation.
All right. So you're gonna continue moving upriver.
Damn right.
All right. Put another hour on the
I'm
timer.
assuming. Anyone have a problem with that?
Not
Any
at all.
objections?
As far as I'm concerned, the sooner we get to this dam, the sooner I can go home.
Yeah. No argument here.
I am a slug of my word.
That's a funny joke. Wow. I didn't know that Winslow's Minter had such a sense of humor. Oh, good. I'm glad that someone's around to lighten the mood.
Yes.
He got it from somewhere.
I mean, you know, I've had several dealings with slugs, and usually, in my experience, they pay promptly.
Oh, who have
There
you
we go.
who have you met? Anyone I may have heard of?
I have a strict confidentiality with who I work with.
Ah, understandable. What is it that you do again?
I deliver messages.
Oh, lovely. That is important. The mail must be protected.
Mail must be protected.
But I love how that can be interpreted, though. I deliver messages.
I mean, literally, her class,
I know.
her vocation is bike messenger.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know.
I communicate clearly.
Yes, that's the thing I'm getting at. It's just like, yeah, communicate extremely clearly. Kind of blunt sometimes, but other times sharp and to the point.
So we heading upriver?
Yeah, I'm trying to connect to the
Map.
server again.
Oh.
Tivrit would say that she allows people to communicate.
I'm going to
clearly
reload
with each
Foundry
other.
here, so go ahead and
That's a
reconnect
pretty
to it.
good one, too.
Okay.
She mediates a dialogue. And you know, sometimes she does deliver actual like pieces of paperwork.
Yeah, it happens.
Damn, how far does that river go around like that? Because
Yeah.
we avoided a lot by going through the shortcut.
Well, there's yes and no. There's plenty of content. There's a
We just had one
considerable
PC
amount of
though.
content in this adventure. Like,
Log tableau.
it's- I did not come up with the names for these.
What?
All right.
You've got two number 20s.
Yes. That is the page in the adventure that they appear on. For quick
gotcha.
reference for myself.
I dare you reference things.
Yeah, fuck me.
That's right.
Why be referential when you can be reverential?
Oh
Nah.
no.
No.
Okay.
I don't like that laugh.
Yeah, neither do I. Anytime Govin
Uh-huh.
is a DM and he laughs like that, it's like almost invariably a bad thing.
Oh, sorry. You may know me too well.
May
All right.
nothing.
You couldn't have known me for too long.
I assure you, Syrah, I do.
All right. Um. Okay, so as you are approaching the dam,
uh,
let me make it visible again on the stream there. Whoop. There we go. Adjust that. Yeah, as you you can see the dam now, and I want to know how does your character feel about actually being able to see this monolithic structure?
Well, how broken is it?
it's a good question.
From this distance, you can't see any details. What it appears to you as is a nearly like a very dark, almost completely black, just bar between two mountains in the near distance. And uh,
How does it compare to structures in the Yellow City? Like, how impressed should I be?
That is gigantic.
it is fucking massive. Like
Yeah.
it would be like being in Buena Vista and seeing a dam between the tops of House Mountain.
Damn.
Not like the whole height of it, but still being able to
See, yeah.
yeah. Like it is certainly at least 100 meters tall to be able to see it from this distance. In front of it, like where you assume the middle, like in the middle of it, there's like this large column of steam that's just rising up.
I take a quiet pride in the fact that this was clearly made by dwarven hands, and I take a quiet pride in the craftsmanship of my people.
Of course. What?
But
I think Tiffer's mostly like alarmed by and deeply confused by what on earth is boiling that much water.
yeah,
Like,
it's not a great sign.
I imagine Tiffer's never seen anything like a power plant. Like Tiffer's never seen a true magnificent column of steam. Probably, at least nothing like that.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
So like it probably just looks like there are like different like clouds like from the fucking sky are coming out from the dam. Yeah, it is a lot bigger than Tiferet thought it was gonna be. And a lot and that image is alarming in a like we're headed towards that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about Dr. Levinson there? So it doesn't. It is massive. Like it is huge compared to even like large structures from the Yellow City.
So how so this is used for power? Do I know that?
It's hard to tell what it's used for from this distance.
Mm. If it was used for power, I'd be very interested in it.
Is power something that exists in this?
That's kind of
Like,
what I'm wondering.
Are we
Like
Well,
electricity? No, not beyond like being a curiosity. I mean, like people have known about electricity for thousands of
chemical
years, but
batteries.
it's like a curiosity. You
Yeah,
know,
chemical batteries. Yeah,
right? It's not like,
Baghdad
oh, this
battery.
is this is how we will, you know,
Yeah,
our
Power
civilization will run
civilization.
on this.
yeah.
I mean, I think there's a general, majesty about it. Definitely a mega structure. Anybody would be impressed.
Fair enough.
I don't think I don't know if he even remarks on it. He just kind of is just looking onward.
Okay. Perfect.
Eh?
All right. Cool. Working. Okay, so as you are, sitting and wondering in awe at this magnificent structure up ahead, you see, and everyone, give me another wisdom. Give me a wisdom roll here.
Right up. Hold on a minute.
Success.
I'm not looking for a success here. I'm just looking for who rolls the highest.
The highest?
failing.
Oh.
Highest without failing. How are you just straight up collaborators?
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Billy is unknowable. Billy is an enigma.
Oh,
Billy's really a concept more than a person.
Oh, there's literally a player character, an actor over there that says collaborators.
I know. It's the map thing. I don't know how Billy is like rolling as it though.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Did you
I'm just
click
a hacker,
it?
man. I've hacked your server and I can.
Did I roll a second ago?
No. Or if you did, it didn't come through.
I was about to say, I swear I rolled the dice, but guess not, huh?
No.
All right.
You might have to reload if you didn't before.
There we go. Did that work? No?
I don't see one.
Righto, I'm reloading. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't see you in the player list here.
Oh, boy.
It's not showing that you're connected.
Yeah, I just got... Yeah, it says that... Lost connection. Can you roll for me?
Yeah, sure. I can roll for you just to keep things moving here.
Yeah, because I don't want to hold us up with this silly new internet connection.
Right. Wisdom. There you go.
It's a cool dice.
What did I roll?
You passed. A 6.
Cool.
Hold up. But that wasn't... Okay, so I think it's based on which character you currently have selected on the map.
Oh, that's interesting.
Even though it takes the numbers from whichever one you roll it from. Yeah, those
How
dice
do
are weird. I
I-
don't remember changing those.
How do I select a different character on the map?
Click on them. Oh, well, yeah, right. You're on Overland map.
We're on Overland.
Weird.
It don't matter that much.
No,
You
it
get what I
doesn't,
mean?
because it still uses the right numbers. It's just
Yeah.
saying that you're rolling as the collective group token, which makes no sense.
I'm
Anyways,
Legion.
yeah, apparently.
He is mini.
We are bored.
Okay, so Tiff is standing towards the front of the boat, and you see a little, like, white-ish sort of dome about the size of a soccer ball, sort of like poke up above the water, and then just, like, disappear back down underneath it. About 30 feet in front of the boat.
What's the surface of the water look like?
Choppy, and
Is it muddy?
it's floodwaters. Yeah, it's muddy, and it's you've noticed over the past couple hours that the water itself has been getting like a darker shade of muddy. Like it's getting the water itself is getting like darker and darker.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. I call out to everyone. There's something in the water.
There's a lot of shit in the water. You're gonna have to be more specific.
There's something moving in the water.
Other than fishes?
Something. See, a white dome about the size of a human head, moving up and down in the water.
Could it be a human head?
Now is it Buscoso size head or is it a normal size head? Because those two are very different.
Your preparedness is extremely helpful, Buscoso.
It's smaller than Buscoso's heads, but still bigger than a normal head.
It is literally to be a wise ass. You knew what you signed up for.
All right. You know what this sounds like it's time for? It sounds like it's time to poke that water.
Yeah.
Poke that water!
Yeah, I was about
How are you gonna
Right.
poke this water? With
Well,
your
I got
pole?
this 10-foot pole.
All right.
Tell them what they want, Johnny. It's a fresh consignment of death.
And
Okay,
it's 30
so-
feet away.
Give me a dex. Give me dex. Dex.
Dex.
You call that a dex roll?
I hit the button.
All right. Yeah. So you've got your 10-foot pole, and you're like, boop, and you go to poke this thing, and as the pole goes into the water, where you can kind of see like the shape of it underneath, even though the water's really cloudy with this dark silty mud in it. And as you do, you feel something like lodge onto it, and you go to like pull back instinctively just a little bit, and one of these a newt person that looks exactly like, or very similar to the one that you saw on the log, has grabbed onto the pole and just like sort of croaks at you and says, "Where Carl?
Carl?
Carl, where Carl?
You're looking for Carl?
Yes, give Carl. You have Carl."
I saw another one of your folk a ways back. He was acting very strange.
I'm not good with names. Is any of you actually Carl?
You
None of us
Carl?
are Carl.
You know
I'm not
Carl. You
No,
know
I'm
Carl.
Dr. Levinson. I'm Dr. Levinson. I'm not Carl.
You
How
know
are you?
Carl.
What's your name?
Quebec.
I have no idea
Mine-
who Carl is.
Name.
We don't have a Carl here, K-Pec. I wish we could help you.
Where? Where Carl? Where Carl? Give Carl.
Maybe further down. You might need to keep searching, my friend.
I think Tifret's gonna draw her pistol and be
He's-
like, "You
so
should get back in
the-
the water and leave."
The newt is like continuing to like pull its way up your pole
You're
towards
welcome
your
to
boat.
come check it out if you don't
It's
make a mess.
pulling up towards me.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh, I was gonna make a friend.
No, you ain't.
Oh.
Some coming up out of the water at Tiferet. Just saying, Carl. Tiferet has no patience for that. None. Zero. After the shit she's seen today? Fuck no.
Yeah, what do you guys want? I'm Carl.
All right. Well, roll an attack.
I just
If you're
want
gonna
Carl-
shoot it, roll an attack.
I really just want Carl to be Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He's just like, what are you doing
Hey,
that
yo.
for?
All
Not even
right.
saying-
Yeah, I still don't see you in here, Zach.
I know, because now it says that my connection is denied.
Denied. Now that's
Denied. Okay. Now it's letting me in. I had to use a different browser because I guess the cache is poisoned for it now. Great.
I don't know. There's a lot of like weird shit that's going on with this server, and like I ask about it on Foundry like things, and they're like, "Why are you having these problems?" And it's
Yeah.
probably because I'm running on some like secondhand trash top
That
rather than like
may
an
be
actual
part of it.
computer. But people run these things on like Raspberry Pis, and I'm like, how?
not well.
I don't know.
It might be like, it might literally just be an age of hardware thing.
Could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be. It
I
honestly
don't
could
remember the
be.
specs
Like
on that
with
laptop.
a whatever gin of Intel.
Oh no, I'm not running it on the gaming laptop you gave me, Billy. I'm running it on an older laptop.
Oh god.
It's like an ancient Sony laptop.
Even the gaming
Yeah.
laptop I gave you is like almost 10 years old at this point.
Yeah, it's like it might just be the generation of Intel processor or whatever. It's just like what the heck is this instruction you're giving me? My code base
So-
hasn't been updated in like 30 years.
All right, so let's.
By the way, it works now.
I suppose we should roll initiative. Let me end that encounter. Start a new encounter. Add to combat. Ah, my favorite part. Roll initiative for everyone.
It is fun looking. Oh God.
So many sixes. Hell yeah, look at that.
Why did we try and shoot these guys again?
Well,
Ask Tiff.
I have a question. If
Uh-huh.
you had recently been in multiple violent altercations with a lot of strangers, and then a stranger starts advancing towards you, on it like you're like, nah, I'm not, no.
That's not a question.
Different got lit on fire last night. Different is done.
Oh no, I get it. Buscoso is just
Not even
of the
last night.
opinion-
Literally 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Buscoso is just of the opinion that like you light other people on fire first. What Buscoso has learned from this entire trip is that we are not the strongest things, like as much as we thought we were, and that preempting things has generally ended with us getting our shit wrecked.
Yeah, well, you know, The moment it started like acting at all, like there was just that moment where it's like it's already preempted. We better start killing it immediately.
Gotcha. I mean, no, I get you. I get where you're coming from. Just
All right,
you know.
so the thing is, Zach, that you're talking to someone who is role playing a hitman and being like,
No,
"Why is
I
it
know.
always violence with you?
I know.
Why do you always murder people?"
Well,
Of course, I murdered. Like,
yeah. Okay. Well, anywho's.
it's only there. The Chiprid has 2 buttons. One button says violence, and the other button says adopt abandoned children
Yeah.
or adopt orphaned children.
All right, so we're opening with Tem. Watcher Tem is up first. He
Tim, please shoot this thing. I do not want to lose my pole.
Well, no,
But I will
Tim
drop this pole.
Tim is not going to shoot it because you're like standing right there and it's like kind of coming up the pole at you. He doesn't want to miss. So he's instead going to pull his giant fucking Bowie knife out and is going to make an attack there with his knife. That's a fucking whiff there, but isn't able to seriously wound the newt. He's just like trying to shiv at it, and it's sort of like it's got its own knife that it's fighting back at Tim with.
Yeah. Crab battle.
Crap battle indeed. All right.
Got my knife.
Next one
crap.
there.
Got my knife.
And then as this is going on, you hear 3 splashes from the back of the boat as 3 more three more of these newt capex appear at the back end of the boat, and they just leap onto the boat, and they're just yelling, "Carl, give Carl, where's Carl? Give us Carl!" All right. So, and this first one is going to attack the closest thing to it, which at the back of the boat normally would be Thodo, who is not here, so is not present, and is which one of these kids? Labib. Nope. Yeah, right, so Labib is understandably scared of this like large newt thing that just like jumped out of the water and tried to like bite him. So he scurries away up here to the other side or the other end of the boat and is clinging on to Modi, who, and let's see, Muna is going to also do the same thing. Muna's also going to run up towards the front of the boat there to get away from these guys at the back. The next K-Pek is going to start harassing the scholar. And ooh, no. 3. Yeah, the newt is going to start harassing the scholar, who is like trying to push it away, but it's also got a knife and is just like, "Give us Carl! Give us Carl!" A little cracked out little voice it's got going on there. So Modi is going to swing towards the back here where these guys are at, and is also going to attempt to attack them. But that's not good enough. Look at all these whiffs. Tamdoon is vomiting over the side there. He's like, oh my goodness. But, alright, here we go. Is going to wipe his mouth and say, sometimes you guys stand up and take care of your stuff. So he's
That
going
is
to
true.
attack here. Oh yeah.
Damn, dude just vomits on one of them and they fall.
No,
He recovered.
yeah, he recovers, comes up on this K-Pec here, and fucking slits its throat with a knife.
Holy
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
dude.
It's like, Carl, and he's like, I got your Carl right here.
Oh yeah, he rolled a 1.
Wait, no, put that one back in.
Good shit, Tamdoon.
Is that one? There we go.
Someone teaches kid drunken boxing.
He's got the drunken part down already.
Exactly.
All right, it is Atomic Tom's turn. What is Atomic Tom going to do, Billy?
He's not much of a fighter.
He is atomic.
He's kind of just my
A valet.
he's a valet. Like he doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I know.
combat-wise.
But what's he going to do in this situation? Because he is
He's-
being harassed. He's back here.
He's got 2 hands.
He's going to file a complaint with HR about harassment in the workplace.
Yeah, I think he tries to shove, like, he tries to get the newt, like, is the newt on him?
Yeah,
Can't
close
pick.
enough.
Yeah, he's trying, he's gonna
Yeah,
try to,
because
like,
everything in
push him off.
the brown circle here is the boat and close.
He's gonna look back at Dr. Levinson with, like, sad eyes, like, stop this, what's going on?
I just woke up this hour.
I'm not used to this. He says that, all of that with his robotic eyes.
Very expressive, that one.
Yeah.
All right. So kind
He has
of
no voice, but he has very expressive eyes.
much
has a
like
deep-
Gromit.
Yeah. He has yes.
He's got a Wallace and Gromit face.
He's got and the soul of a poet.
And the soul of a poet.
Do I make like a shoving?
Yeah.
under-resistant grapple.
How does that work? You can just
There's the
use the
push.
thing that the special combat thing that you have down there at the bottom.
Special combat thing. Oh, the push.
Yeah. So roll an attack with Dr. Levinson.
Oh.
Nope. You gotta have atomic. Was that Atomic Tom? Yeah. All right. So yeah, roll an attack with Atomic Tom.
Okay.
If it doesn't show up for you, let me know and I'll roll it for you.
This is.
No, you
attack
just need.
to do 0 damage. What?
Yeah. So if you double click on it, and it should open up for you. Yeah.
Yeah, he has 1d6. But what's my modifier? Right. What's
AV.
my AV. Okay.
Yeah. Just click the AV button there.
He hits.
Well, it deals no damage.
He pushes.
Yep. So, Atomic Tom, with his sad eyes, shoves the K-Pec back into the water, who croaks and is just like, "Meow! Carl!" Zoom out a little bit there. Try to get everything in frame for the stream.
Fanatical devotion to the Carl.
It's like we're playing Deep Rock up in here.
Yeah, exactly. All right. That was Atomic Tom, and now it is Zoidberg's turn.
Oh my god.
Hey, Zoidberg's turn.
So, yeah,
Zoidberg is pretty
if you
strong,
didn't
isn't he?
catch, Zach, Zoidberg is...
Yeah, I was wondering who the hell that was.
Yeah, Zoidberg is Dr. Levinson's crab slave.
Ah.
He carries my things. He's a nice guy. We get along.
Who he named Zoidberg.
That's more layers of unethical than I was prepared for.
What? They just surround themselves in bad time.
In bad ethics.
Yeah,
All right.
Tom is a self-made
I'm getting
thing.
that.
Zoidberg is just someone to carry all my shit.
Well, kind of.
Just
All right.
someone to carry all
So
my
what's
shit.
Zoidberg going to do here?
Um,
The crab known
Well-
as Zoidberg.
definitely try to like fend off from. He'll try to protect Dr. Levinson.
Okay. So is he going to be defensive, or is he going to be offensive and attack, or is he going to do something else?
Well, he'll attack if there's a squid on the boat. Already, he'll
A newt.
he'll attack.
Squid.
If
Not
there's
squid. Oh my god, a newt man.
too many aquatic.
Oh god, there's a squid now? Where? Shoot it!
So all of his stats are just 10. Is that right?
That should not. No.
He's very average.
Fuck.
The
Uh,
averagest of boys.
That shouldn't be what his attack value is. Shit, I don't know.
I can't click on it either to do the roll.
Yeah, that's weird. Can't do. Oh, right, because it's weapons. Go to weapons and click crab claws.
Oh. um. Fumble.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Yeesh.
Oh crabtin, my crabtin.
All right, let's see.
One damage to himself.
Oh, okay. Not so bad. Not so bad.
Yeah, because he only has 3.
Why does he have so little health?
I don't think this cheats, right?
I don't think so either, but he's not dead, so we'll deal with it. It's
Later.
yeah,
He's like the crab people are pretty strong.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh well, no. They also have like fuckloads of armor.
Yeah.
But it did hit himself. All right, so so much for that. Who's next? Tiff next.
Ah. Well, So I got-
Buscoso's coming up
so-
next.
so one of these Carl fuckers is still on my pole.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. The one right in front of you is still climbing up the pole there. Let me move Tim up a little bit beside you for that visuals.
I'm.
You can zoom in.
Let's see,
Here,
what
I'll-
combat actions
There we
do
go.
I have? Let's see.
Yeah, it's trying to clamber up the pole towards you. It's just like, Carl, Carl.
Man, these guys really like Carl.
Yeah. Like to a
Like-
maddening extent.
Yeah, to a really frightening degree. This might be codependent behavior, frankly.
Um,
Well, it's certainly at least dependent.
Yeah.
It's hard to say if it's codependent without meeting Carl.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm
Point.
gonna
Tell them I hate them.
look at my combat options.
Well, just say what you want to do, and we'll figure it out from there.
Let's see. I think so. What I want to do is sort of just shake the pole and
Mhm.
like knock the guy and like get the guy in the water.
Sure. We can run that sort of like a push. Just give me an attack.
I can just hit the push button, right?
Yeah. Well, that's just gonna make you say
Oh.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't actually scripted them such that they do
Actually do it, yeah, I get it.
because then it would.
Scripting's rough, man.
Yeah, this and the Foundry API is very difficult. And
I
if
get
you
that.
have the wrong character selected, then you're running with that attack instead of
I missed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's you try to like shake it off, but it's got these strong little newt hands and is continuing just like climb up and has like one hand on the gunnel of the boat and is just like climbing up into the boat now and is like trying to fight Tim with a knife in the other hand at the same time.
God damn.
All right, what's Buscoso gonna do? So, all right, unless real quick, unless Maggie, if you want Tiff to move anywhere, you can still move.
Well, I still have almost no HP, so I'm still gonna stay back, and I'm going to try and. All right, so those ones are in the middle circle. Those two, so they're not in melee per se, right? The middle.
Everything in the middle circle is in melee.
No, not the middle. I mean the one between the two
second
other
circle.
rings.
Yeah,
the
right. So this
Yeah,
one and
yeah,
this one.
and that one.
Honestly, this one should be on the boat.
Yeah. All right. Well, that one over there isn't though, right?
This one is not. It was shoved into the water and is not in direct melee range.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with a longbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna try anyway. Nah. Guess not. Oh well. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it, but I guess water's muddy. Bows aren't Buscoso's forte. There's a lot of factors to blame here, but the point is, it doesn't get shot.
Yeah, you missed
Yeah.
for a number of reasons there.
Yeah.
Now, the scholar's turn. The scholar is, yeah, kind of gonna move into the middle there, between Tiff and Kaleo, and she's gonna say, "I think we have this under control. I don't. It's not that I need you to save me." And now it is K-Pek in front of Tiff's turn, so it is going to continue to attempt to attack. Oh wow, man, they roll for shit.
So far,
it's just swinging its knife
fucking
back
up.
and forth like, Carl! Give Carl! Where Carl? And you're like, this is a maniac. It's a little maniac with a fucking knife.
I honestly kind of feel a little bad for the guy. With
Really
how
wants Carl.
ineffectual of a maniac he's being.
I mean, all three of
Not
these
bad
have
enough
not
to
been the
not
greatest.
stab him, mind, but a little bad, you know?
Right. So Kaleo's gonna step over to this K-Pack and say, "I've had enough. I've had enough of this bullshit." And is yeah, also gonna attempt to shove this. Is gonna attempt to actually grab this one and throw it to the ground so that it's prone. So
Damn.
let's give that an attack there. Critical.
Guess she's kind of done with this, huh?
Oop, that's the wrong one. Yep. She is kind of done with this one. So this K-Pek is now prone, which will give advantage to anyone attacking it. Or, sorry, combat bonus. So +2 AV, +2 attack. Or, sorry, +2 damage. +2 attack, +2 damage. Oop. Sorry, streamed elsewhere there. Alright. So, that's Kaleo, the Beeb, cowering around. Dr. Levinson. What's the good doctor going to do, Billy?
Am I within range of the prone one?
Yes, it's back here.
Oh yeah. I pull out my scimitar. We don't know any Carl for the last time.
Alright, so... Oop, that's right. Can't move it on that one. We'll scoot back down
Fuck.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
Even with the
wait,
bonus there. Well,
Is that
do
advantage?
you have anything? Nah, I was gonna say, what is
I don't
do you have anything you could use for that? But no, not really.
I don't have anything index.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, or is it strength for melee?
Strength.
I don't have
Well,
anything in.
it's just attack. It's neither. It's neither strength nor dex.
Oh right.
It is neither, yet both.
I mean,
No,
it's also
it's
not
neither,
intelligence.
neither.
All right. So round 2. Roll initiatives for everyone again. Status. No. There we go. Reset. Rain of dice. All right. So at the top with Atomic Tom, and being followed up by Modi.
Atomic Tom doesn't really have. He doesn't really have weaponry. I don't know why. Like, we don't have to include him in the combat, really.
Yeah, you do, because otherwise he might get. Because he's gonna.
I mean, he can do
have
something.
People are gonna
stuff.
swing at him.
Yeah, exactly. That's mostly why I have him in there too. He's still a target, as with the kids.
Okay. I just didn't want to, like, you know.
Yeah, no one
combat.
thinks he's gonna be the MVP of this particular combat scenario. Although another compelling reason to leave him in is if he is, that would be really, really great. Actually.
I need to get some weaponry for my sidekicks then.
Yeah, for sure.
Give him a dagger. Can he pick up the dagger from the one that's prone?
Sure.
He grabs the dagger from the one that's prone.
Do you think? No, I'm gonna say that Atomic Tom is not like super duper dexterous. Like, it's good enough, but it's also an automata, so it's kind of like, you know, clunky robot status. Not like robot ninjas from.
No.
This is not Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking System Shock.
Yeah, that might not be a great one to point to, considering most of the enemies in that game, though.
Right. But specifically the robot ninjas are like,
Oh, yeah.
my goodness, slow the fuck down so I can shoot you.
Yes.
Anyways, so roll Atomic Tom's saving throw
Okay. It's not
rather
great.
than their AV.
Nope.
Womp. So not able. Well, it says Zoidberg, but again, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the right number at least.
yeah. Yeah, it's the right numbers, but it's just the wrong tags. That's weird. Anyways, so Atomic Tom is not able to grab it this round. Switch to Modi, and Buscoso's up next.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Okay,
I cannot
just
wait.
like him on this.
Yeah. All right, so Modi's going to follow Buscoso's lead and also shoot an arrow at the one in the water, but it's difficult to hit these guys because they're is swimming around so fast and the water is muddy and hard to see through. And Buscoso's turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to do the exact same thing again. And maybe this time I will hit it. But we'll see. Won't we?
We sure will.
Nice.
Hot diggity.
Looks like that did hit.
Looks like it done did hit him.
Yeah. Righto. So?
Yeah, no, he is deed. You, it's like coming to like swim and like jump up out of the water, and you're just like pew, and you hit it with the arrow right in the face, and it just falls back in the water, and then like bobs up like 20 feet downriver, and
Nice.
Arrowed.
deed plus deed. Hey, just in time, it was gonna go next. And now it's Tiff's turn.
Jiff?
Tiff.
Excuse me. Alrighty. Come on, stream. You can do it. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna Varister
Oh,
this little
hold
rat
on.
bastard.
Sorry. We need better music.
This wet little man.
A not incorrect description.
Swing at it.
God damn it.
All right. Yeah. So you swing at it, but it's not really. It's your attacks aren't very effectual. It's just
It's not very
still
effective.
coming at you. Next one is going to be Tamdoon again, who yeah, is going to come around through here and come to assist. Oof. Wow, this guy's just like unhittable.
He's
I got you. I've come to help. And it's just like also coming at this guy with the knife. And
I think that one might be the one.
What's happening? He's beginning to believe.
It's literally just like, it's just like, I understand now. I'm in a tabletop RPG.
Alright. Talila's turn would be Muna Capek. Okay. The Capek's actually going to jump into the water. Is going to say, "Where's Carl? We'll find Carl." And dips under the boat, only to pop up again at the backside and jumps up onto the side of the boat and is going to attack Modi here. Oh my God. Oof. Oof. Well, that doesn't matter because he doesn't have armor.
Well, re-roll it then. You don't get off a fumble just because you don't have the part the table doesn't say.
All right, there we go. So as it's coming up out of the water, though, it drops its knife right on the ground. We'll make that a little scribble-dee-dee over here. Knife. Or an X, whatever. That's what you get because I'm drawing with the mouse. Okay, now it's Watcher Tim's turn. Watcher Tim is going to rush back over here. Not on my watch! Oh, I can't believe I didn't say that. That never came to mind from hand titled Watcher Tim.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of gets him with a knife there, and all right, on to the next Capek here is going to make a save to get... Oh!
These Capeks ain't rolling very well.
They ain't rolling shit. Yeah, how about Dr. Levinson gets a free attack on this one? With a combat advantage from both Dr. Zoidberg and Kaleo, that'll give you +4 AV, +4 damage.
So how do I represent that?
Just keep it in mind.
I did a plus on the thing. Whoops.
Nope, that's that's gonna give you regular advantage. But 9 hits. And 9 was the first roll, so yeah, combat advantage is different from like rolling with advantage. Or combat bonus. Combat bonus is +2 AV.
Maybe if you use the proper terminology, Govan, instead of these
Double
D&D
plus good or whatever it's called.
Double positive.
Double plus good roll.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a double positive roll. It's just a bonus to your attack value and damage.
For the love of God, no matter what anyone says, if you use double positive, like unironically, I will do you the last favor as your best friend and all that will ever be done. I'll be like, he's suffering. It has to end.
Put him out of his misery.
That's right.
All
He's
right,
suffering. It's spread to the brain.
Okay, so that was that K-Pack. Now it's Dr. Zoidberg's turn.
All right. He's gonna claw. He's gonna claw the same one.
All right. Wow. No, this guy's wrecked because it's Zoidberg, Kaleo, Dr. Levinson.
No,
Yeah.
Zoidberg can't hit for shit either.
Yeah, even with having the same bonuses there. All right. So Kaleo's turn. Kaleo's gonna roll to brain this snarling, yapping newt dude with her hammer. Okay, so when you roll
Haven't
AV,
we all
it just
been
says
there?
to hit mod and damage mod, and you can just do 4 on both of those, and it should roll it. Yeah. Yeah, that worked, but jeez. Unhittable. Oh, fucking terrible rolls. All right, now it's Dr. Levinson's turn.
So I get a 4 to hit and a 4 damage mod, right?
Yeah. So when you click AV,
see.
it'll show both of those.
Nice.
There we brutal.
Brings down the scimitar.
Fatality.
There is no Carl.
Yeah.
Carl-tality.
Carl Apocalypse.
All right,
Excellent,
and
Carl.
okay.
Carl Spree.
This one is gonna roll a. Sorry.
Monster Carl.
Carl Manjaro.
Ha!
Carl Spree.
Wow. Yep. Okay. So I was checking this one's morale, and no, it's still just trying to stab everything around and saying, "We'll get Carl. Give Carl. Give Carl."
Go get Carl.
Jesus Christ. I think this thing might need help. Y'all need Newt Jesus.
Y'all need Newt Jesus. All right, Tiff at the top, followed by Tamdoon.
Well,
Maggie.
Oh, you said. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I can't
said it's your-
spell
it's
you.
your turn, Tiff at the top.
Okay. So the one on the left, it got hit. Yeah, is it dead?
This one over here.
I'm waiting on the stream to update.
This one here.
Yeah. Is that one still alive?
Yeah, it's still up.
Okay. Oh, I see. Stream just updated. One of them's dead. Or 2 of them are dead. Okay.
3 of them are dead.
Yeah. All right.
One of
that
them's dead in the water.
continues to be my fucking demon, I'm gonna run up and just attempt to run it right the fuck through with the Varister.
All right.
Fuck.
It's like the Terminator.
Just unattackable. And yeah, even though well, no, okay. Hold up. So you would get it's currently being attacked by both Modi and Watcher Tim. So you would have gotten +4 to your attack value and the damage there.
Oh, so then I crit.
Yeah. All right, let's roll.
Varister damage.
That's not right.
Uh-oh. I'm mortally wounded.
Yeah, I was like, that's not right. That is, in fact, the wrong table?
I was about to say, that's a hell of a thing to have happen.
I killed it so hard, I died.
Wow. Admittedly, that is a form of like killing Nirvana that I feel like Tiferet would like aspire to get to somehow.
No, Tiferet aspires to retire wealthy.
That makes sense.
All right. So
And
I don't have
free
time
of
to look
slugs.
into that too closely. I'll just roll again here, see what it comes up. Ha.
I'm
Okay.
down?
Okay. So what it's doing is rolling for the KPEC on the Oracle of the Death dice,
I see.
which I'll have to look into that. So it's spraying blood everywhere.
I
You
fucking
have
like
to
just
save.
like
You have to save or fall.
test dex or
Yep.
save.
Yeah.
Should I just roll dex or save?
I don't know why it says test dex, because it's a save. So
Okay. It's SD. Okay.
yeah.
So everyone has to?
All right, success. I mean, I just fucking like I imagine that Tiferet just like so fucking shit at this fucking newt.
So does everyone have to
runs
roll?
in and just like
Um,
boom all the way
no.
through it.
Well, actually, you're close enough. Yeah, you go ahead and give me a roll as well there for Buscoso. All right, but how much damage did you roll there for? Oh, right, you did not roll damage. Roll damage
Let me.
with the Varister.
Yeah, it doesn't want to.
I mean,
it's-
narratively, I'm getting
God
that the
damn it.
game wants this
I
one to be dead
Roll
now.
damage. There we go. Holy shit! Well, it was even a crit
There you go. All right, so
before.
So, Gobin, I'm getting that the mechanics of this game want narratively this one to have died now.
yes, clearly so it died with sprayed blood. Like you hit it with this sword and just like cut it open in a way that creates a fountain of blood all over the ground there, and
I just, like,
everyone
Kurosawa.
fucking slips in it.
Because I passed that save.
Gods be good. What the hell?
Oh, you did. Okay, so so yeah, other people like slip on it, and there we go. That's that. Boy. Okay.
Well,
That was certainly an.
All right,
a bit-
so oh
How do
shit!
these
I didn't even put
corpses
echo in
smell?
there. Rip. How the fuck did I miss Echo? God damn it. Okay, here's what happens.
Okay.
Echo gets up from underneath one of the the blankets there, is like, oh boy, I hit that pipe harder than I thought. What's going on, guys? What'd I miss?
Carl? Apparently, we missed Carl as well.
Apparently, Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed
So you
Carl.
don't know anyone named Carl, do you?
Carl.
Oh God, he's been infected. Shoot him.
Carl. She says, nope, no Carl that I can think of.
That's what we
All
said.
right. Well, we just killed 4 people because of it. Because of that
people?
name, apparently.
A day in the life.
Do they have
Yep.
any items or anything? I'm gonna arm up my squad with these daggers. I guess just Atomic Tom.
I like how you're fully leaning into the Diablo 2 Necromancer style playset you got there.
Give him a knife. Yeah.
I'm curious, like, how do these corpses like,
minions.
smell?
Like river
Like-
water.
Okay, like they smell like freshly dead like once living animals, not like there's nothing freaky going on here.
They don't look like reanimated corpses. They look like newts, like
Yeah.
3 foot tall newt people.
Something tells me
They're white. They're
that I should
hairless. They've
not
got slick,
feed-
slimy skin.
If
Man,
we did not have children with us, I'd probably suggest cooking and eating them to conserve
Ew.
rations.
Oh God.
But I don't know. That would probably not go over well.
How
Yeah.
people like are these newt people?
How what like?
How people like are these newt people?
well, they can say Carl, which is generally considered a bad sign for the line of cannibalism / not cannibalism.
I'm
Yeah.
I mean, you
concerned
could
about
s-
prion diseases.
Especially
I
what
suppose we should
that one
probably
yelling
dump their
Carl
corpses in
that
the
much,
river.
frankly.
I guess we just don't eat the brain.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose dumping corpses in the rivers may be a bad idea because that makes more living corpses potentially.
Man, this undead thing has really gotten kind of freaked out a bit, huh?
I mean, like,
More than a little.
how would you react if your entire livelihood is built around things die
Mm,
and something was fucking that up?
I don't know. It sounds like more business to you, to me. You can always, that means you get to put things down again.
Repeat
but you only get
customers.
paid once.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is repeat customers. Now it's just like, oh, he's back.
Well, I suppose, you know,
Buscos is not an assassin though, so
yeah. It was because it's like repeat customers. A difference, like, okay, but if you do a job like an assassination and then it didn't work, that's really bad for your reputation.
I get
Echo's
that.
like, yeah, like if you don't kill them the first time, they're you aren't gonna get hired again, and probably you're gonna give your business to other people who are going to get both the contract to kill the first person who you failed to kill, and then also come kill you as well.
Yeah.
Well, that does put a damper on things, but you have to understand these things happen.
Well,
Undeath is just a natural part of. Wait, no, I mean,
Well, regardless of whatever it is, I have yet to see one of these be headless. So that's my solution here.
Catching them on fire works too.
Yeah, but I don't feel like spending our fuel.
Yeah.
So yeah. As I mutilate the bodies and throw them in the river. Just fucking get rid of these things.
I like to imagine that we're just having this like very calm conversation as like you're just slowly sawing into sinews and stuff.
Have you ever seen the Lieutenant of Ishmore?
I have not.
It's a play
Who's
written
that?
by the same
Says
guy who made
Kaleo.
In Bruges and Seven Psychopaths.
Ah,
It ends with like a 14-year-old kid and like a middle-aged man who are like left with just a pile of dead bodies in a living room, and they're just like they're just having a conversation with each other about like what the fuck is even going on while they're like sawing them to pieces and putting them in trash bags.
that sounds pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all about the madness of the IRA, like living with it. It's about being Irish.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that
now that we're
checks
back
out.
to overland travel here,
Yeah.
continuing one more hour, continuing upriver.
Yes. Did anyone get hurt?
Yep. Oh yeah, do you want to?
Zoidberg took a point of damage.
Oh no.
Do you want to bandage up from that?
Yeah, I'll bandage up Zoidberg.
I think Kaleo also took a hit there.
Well, did she? We don't know that.
I'm looking that up.
Righto.
I think it was just Zoidberg. Oh no, it was Talila that took 1 damage. The scholar is hurt.
Oh no.
What did you roll there, Billy?
To bandage.
Okay, yeah, you mark off one of your bandages.
Where even are my bandages? You put them all over everybody. I think they're with Dr. Zoidberg.
No, they don't carry anything. It would be in the cargo.
Let's see.
I have 15 bandages on Dr. Zoidberg. According to this sheet.
Do we? Okay.
Sounds reasonable.
And I'll get Dr. Zoidberg as well.
You mean the scholar?
I thought that was the scholar, but this is gonna be the scholar.
Sure.
Well, that's all that Dr. Zoidberg needed.
It's all both of them needed. They only took 1 damage
Okay.
each. That was a lot of like whiffing in that attack.
I'm not gonna complain, frankly.
Yeah.
It seemed if you can only use bandages after combat, even
After
healing
midnight.
1 point of damages after midnight, let it all hang out.
The bandages?
Yeah.
I don't think that's proper hygiene to let them hang out like that. I mean, Gobin can extrapolate, but I don't know. I ain't no doctor.
Just don't put dirty bandages inside of people. You'll be fine.
Are we,
Good
are we
advice.
are we still saying a hard cutoff at 11 tonight, or what time are we cutting off?
That's up to y'all.
I'd like to try to stay more. Wait. I mean, I can go until probably midnight you guys' time. So, but at midnight you guys' time, 11 my time, I
Yeah.
have to call it quits. Like, I absolutely have to.
Okay. I mean,
So, other than that, whatever you guys want.
I would love an earlier end for one of our sessions because I
Yeah,
do
that
have
would be
work in the
nice.
morning.
It would be a nice change.
All right.
Yeah, actually, so like if we switch to Mondays, it wouldn't change a whole lot for me, except for just like we'd have to do the cutoff
Yeah.
at 11
Same.
probably.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't change anything for me.
I don't think so. Yeah, if anything, it might be better to have it on Monday for me.
Fair.
It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. I can do either one if it
Same.
works better for you guys. My evenings are typically free.
So, continuing up the river.
Yes.
All right. One more move. One more hour. Sun is starting to go down. All right. One more roll. Okay, so everything's quiet for now. So, so if you're looking at the stream here, you should be able to see that to the northwest there is the. You can see. Let me pull up my. There we go. Yeah, you can see some sparse, a sparse collection of stilted huts surrounded by flooded rice paddies. And Kaleo points to that and says, that's the town of Polnagolem up there. We're making pretty good time. Usually it takes a little longer than this to get up all the way this far upriver, but I guess going through that shortcut really did cut a lot of time off.
Yeah.
Sun's going down. We planning on stopping there to rest, or what are y'all thinking?
It's worth a shot.
I'm not sure what they have right now, but definitely before the flood, they would have had. There were a couple hundred people live in Polnagolem, so they would have enough, a good amount of supplies to trade for us. Nothing super fancy. They're just a bunch of farmers and rural folk, but they would have something.
I mean, if they have if it's possible to for us to resupply at all, that would be very much so good. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Or at the very least, get some meals.
Maybe we could get some booze too.
Well, that's odd.
Maybe, although I think what may be best for you is a very, very, very long nap.
I've been napping all day.
But my display adapter just crashed.
Your what?
Display adapter, like my graphics card, just crashed.
Rip.
Uh-oh.
It's literally a black screen on my computer, and clearly things are still working because I'm talking to y'all. But
Rip.
Yeah. So that's fun. Let's see if I can reboot my graphics adapter blind.
Try unplugging your monitor and plugging it back in again.
I don't have a monitor. This is a laptop.
Well, there's
Might
your
have to
first
restart.
problem.
I get you, but too late now. Anyway, it's fine. Continue.
So you all want to go into town there?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, worst case scenario, there are cannibals. It's actually pretty bad.
All right. So yeah, you're making your way into this small village, and as you can see that there possibly could have been 100 or so households here, but most of them were down towards the river and have been washed away by the floods at this point. But there towards like the hills though, there are a sparse collection of stilted huts with reed roofs, and yeah, the remaining few are just stretching up the side of the hill here. I'm not sure who I'm getting that feedback from.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's good.
Where was I? Yeah. Yeah, as you're floating your way into town, a few people just like adults just like walk out and like wave to you, and they're like, "Hello, hello."
Hello.
They're just standing on the porch of one of these stilted houses. The river is.
What is that?
Who? We're getting a lot of
Really?
feedback from somebody.
I think it's Zach's mic picking up. You're picking up something, Zach.
It sounds like there's an entire circus in your house.
Yeah, it does.
That'd
Yes,
be pretty
just
cool.
now. We considered it for a short time. Seems just. Yeah.
Nope.
Yes. No.
I'm still hearing
yes,
some
I-
kind of echo there. Not anymore. All right. Yeah. So there's several. Where was I? There's several adults just like standing on the top of or the porch of one of these houses, and they say, "Hi. Well, you look new in town. What can we help you with?"
We're traveling upriver to the dam. We're looking for
To the
shelter
dam?
for the night.
What? What? What could you want at the dam? There's nothing up there.
Well, at this point, we have multiple parties requesting us to do something up there. What matters is that we're getting paid to go there.
Well, that's your business, so that's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. Um, yeah, if you need shelter for the night, well, it seems you have quite a few there. Oh, and a couple children as well.
Yes. So unfortunately, the children are very recently orphaned.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yes.
So, sorry to hear about your loss. Yeah. Um,
Actually, like, turn to the children and ask them if they have any relatives in this town.
they just shake their heads no.
Okay. Yeah.
You got any booze?
Um, uh, booze, alcohol. I'm not sure what they have. There was a town like gathering hall. It's about 50 feet that way.
Is he pointing down the river?
He's pointing into towards the center of the river.
Ah. Well then.
Well, is there perhaps
but
a place that we can arrange to sleep and perhaps eat?
well, I'm not sure about. You can see that clearly my house, this house is not big enough, but maybe one of my friends is available. Let's.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, I'll ask. I'll ask one of my friends. By the way, what are your names, friends? I'm known as Kusuma.
Well, I'm Tiferet, and these are Labib and Muna. As I gesture to the children.
Oh, well met, kids. Nice to meet you.
I'm Dr. Levinson, and here's my patriot, Dr. Zoidberg, and my atomic man named Atomic Tom.
Oh, wow. It's sure a long way from the Yellow City.
That it
I,
is. I
I
agree.
I'm sorry you got caught in these difficult situations out here. I hope it's not too much of an inconvenience for you. Someone of your standing.
That hasn't been too bad so far. We've been having a probably good time going up this river.
Hasn't been too bad. Just murdered a couple newts.
Yeah, dudes.
All right. Sure. So, and what of the other ones? It's quite a large crew you have here.
Well,
I have to say I'm bad with names, and I just met these folk.
we have our Talila, who is a scholar.
Tim.
Most of the people with us are from the town Polnagol. No,
Vin Drin Dop.
Vin Drin Dop. Yes. Yeah, most of us are traveling up from Vin Drin Dop.
Oh yes. Naturally.
Hoping to perhaps resolve some of this disaster, or at least understand its cause.
Yeah, it seems a bit much to resolve. Certainly a calamity of this scale. If you could resolve it, that would be mighty impressive indeed.
Yes. Because that's not my personal intention, but...
Understood.
I'm just here to do my job.
And who's the sickly looking youth there?
You mean Echo or?
Echo is like, well, I'm not that young, but I do still have my looks. um,
I think he means the one that's throwing sick up all over his porch.
well, okay. Sure. That's that's to each their own, I suppose.
Yes. The shakes.
Post tremens.
Oh, that's sad to hear. Well, if he requires medical assistance, we could send him up to. There's a we have a bit of a
Delirium tremens. That's
well,
what it is.
a clinic. We have a bit of a clinic set up over at Booty's house. No, like it's if the healers were able to like set up. There's a lot of people who are wounded around here. It's like an emergency clinic. It's not like, what you would expect in a larger place down in like Vin Drin Dop.
Just go up to that building that's labeled Carillion.
Yeah, if you go over to Booty's house, he's got a little clinic sort of operation set up going on there.
That may be wise. He is in pretty bad. He's in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, I can take him over there if that would be easier for you. I'm sure you were looking to resupply.
Yes, that would be extremely helpful.
Are there any other who need medical attention right now?
I think I did heal you last session, Zach. I think I healed everyone.
A little.
A little bit.
Step by step.
Yeah, what he could.
I think we
We already took care of it. Yup. That be the difference. Yeah, bandaging only gives you back like,
26.
But also only what you lost during that
Yeah.
during that combat.
If it was a fighting game, it'd be your red damage.
Yes.
I think now that we're at an actual town, we can heal properly, right?
I mean, you are in the remains of a small village of a couple hundred
still
people
counts.
that's been washed out by a massive fucking flood.
Is there more than one building, Gobin?
What I'm saying is that if you're trying to go off of like what counts as civilization, this has a couple hundred people who have what scraps of medical supplies they have around.
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be excellent for Buscoso to see medical attention. The rest of us could certainly use rest. Real proper rest.
Oh yes. If you would like, I can point you in a number of locations. Let's see. There's not falling for that one again. I've got my list of random names here, and yet again, right at the bottom, Echo. And I'm like, no.
No, we have to kill the other one first.
Very common name.
It's- I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. All right. Yeah. You could go over to uh. Who? Gershon. Gershon has a little place set up with a place you can sleep there. They certainly he's got a house that's big enough, lots of sleeping room around there. If you're looking to buy some supplies, um, uh, you can go down to Susilo's shop, and she has she's running, you know, what's left of sort of a general procurement store, but if there's supplies in town, those are where we've been keeping them, and you could certainly trade with her and find something that anything you need over there. If there's anything else, I if you want an extra nice little place to rest, we also have the hot springs up on top of the hills over there. In fact, we're not below where the river washed out, so that was a good coincidence there.
That is good. I think for starters, maybe for now, just rest. You know, I assume sleeping in someone's house would do us some good.
Um, oh, you can work that out with you know, you can work that out with them. They'll tell you what they need as far as payment goes or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what what they're willing to trade right now. I can't speak for them. Not my place. You understand.
Of course.
Kaleo's actually gonna pipe up. She says, "You know those hot springs. They are really nice and real relaxing, especially after a day like today. I might go up that way myself if anyone else wants to join.
Actually,
I could use
maybe
the service.
Tiferet will join.
I could take the kids up there if you want.
Yeah, Tiferet will bring the kids up to the hot spring because I think Tiferet does have the means to pay for her way in.
It's been over a week since my last bath. I need something.
Yeah, Echo's also gonna say, yeah, I think that would feel really good. I mean, I had a pretty good nap earlier, but some hot water would really, you know, help clean the mud out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me make some notes real quick. All right. So just trying to keep track of who was going where here. So, Tamdune and who was going to the clinic? Tamdune and Buscoso were going to the clinic. Okay. Yeah. All right.
On second thought, maybe I should go help Buscoso heal stuff. But
You could offer your services at the clinic.
I could
And
offer
you-
my services.
Yeah.
I think-
Also, if someone wants to go to shop for supplies, trade for supplies, and there's also the food area as well, the eating area.
Yeah, I think I'll offer my services at the clinic.
All
Be
right.
nice.
Go mash it up. I'll be Alan Alda. Alan Alda's the slug. You didn't notice. 10 things about MASH you didn't notice.
All right, and the so we had Tiff, the kids, Echo, and Kaleo going to the hot springs. And that leaves the Scholar, the Watcher, and Modi. I think the three of them are going to go get food together. So, Modi and Tim. Yeah, so they're going to go get food at the food house together. They say, "Oh, yeah, I could go for a spot of food." Watcher Tim is a bit of a portly fellow, so he's like, pats his stomach. He's like, "Oh, it's been a little hard on those rations, so maybe, hopefully, they've got some good eatings over there." And Kusuma, the guy on the porch says, "Oh yes, they've been cooking up some wonderful pork stir fry recently. It's quite delicious. Yeah, come with me and I'll take you over that way. It's just past where they have the clinic set up." So, all right. I think that takes care. That puts us at a pretty good stopping point right there, and we can pick up from there in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Just fucking say pork stir fry, Gobin.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and end it here on that cliffhanger, unexpected cliffhanger. So thank you once again for tuning into our game. This has been another episode of Collaborators Without Direction. Bring your friends to watch us on twitch.tv/Kigali01 or on YouTube at Collaborators Without Direction. Until next time, keep it cheeky breeky.